Sasa?
Poa.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Very good.
Yeah. Kushwari?
Niko shwari. Friday ingine.
Yes.
You're here. Hey.
What? Nini?
It's a good thing.
Yes.
Sijui kama umeona any changes?
In terms of?
Propose.
Propose. Propose hiyo tulisema. Watu wa propose. Yeah.
Sasa.
Yeah. Na watu wamekubali pale kwa mtandao. People are saying, yes, get down on one knee and say, will you marry me? Make it a bit special. And so, that's what we said. That's what people have said.
Natia amri. Sasa, I salute you guys. Yeah.
Even Jesus proposed to the church at the cross. That was one mighty proposal. Like, yes. So you need to position yourself in such a way that, even accepting this.
You need to climb a tree.
If you can. If you can. Make it a statement. Make it a statement.
Hey, guys. You guys have nakazi?
Yes. Yeah. Jesus paid a huge price for the bride.
Lakini, hey guys, nakazi. So, but
so then, if you're not, you don't want to get on your knee, how will you give me the ring?
See, it's visible. See,
no, you need to put, a seal. The Holy Spirit is the seal of the bride of Christ, the seal of engagement, because we have the Holy Spirit. That is the seal that is on the bride of Christ.
But is it necessarily put it in this finger?
No, like the wedding ring on this finger, the engagement ring on the middle one. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Sawa.
Yeah. So today, see pressure, I say. It's not pressure. Getting married is not cheap.
It's just getting the fun, Getting the fun, breaking the norm.
Yes.
Doing an extra thing that you don't do every day. Make it special.
Creating memories.
Hey, you got the memories.
You're creating memories.
A whole album,
Take selfies, take pictures, create good memories for yourselves, for your marriage. You're going to get into marriage and there are seasons you'll be looking at each other and you're like, why did I do this? When you look back and you're like, actually, I made this decision and I'm staying. I'm in it to stay.
Okay.
I'm in it to stay. Actually, there's that statement we kept making that we're dating to get married and we're not trying.
Yes.
Those were usually very bold statements when we made them, especially with people who we would introduce each other to. You'd introduce me to your friends, what are they called? Your family members and all that. People you're related to. And, the statement would be, this is it. We're dating for marriage.
Yes.
And we are not looking back. We have committed to do this.
Sure.
And once we establish this during the dating period, when you get into the wedding planning, even if you bump heads, even if you go through, issues, because some issues do emerge during the planning of the wedding and during the time when you're doing all the family visitations. At
this time now, we last week we got to talk about I'm trying to see where did we set a day for the date for the actual ceremony. Is the age still doing its thing?
Okay, we said that you need to decide. Consider everyone. Consider your family. Maybe there are those who are not in Nairobi or they're not in the area where you're going to get married. Does your mom need to travel? Do you need to wait for your siblings who are in high school to close school? You need to think about everyone so that when you're putting in the wedding date, not so many people are left out. Of course, there's one or two people who are going to be left out. but think about the most important people in your life. If it's siblings, children,
parents,
parents, the best couple, of course. Maybe they have a major event at their church.
Yeah, the officiating
pastor.
Yeah.
You need to consider the church venue or the venue where you're going to have the wedding. Is the venue available on the said date? So before you set the date, you need to look at everything that is involved in you having the wedding on that particular day.
And something important.
Yes. The lady, you need to think about, you also need to look at your menstrual calendar. Oh my gosh. You need to look at me. I was trying to decide which one to use. You need to look at your calendar, your monthly cycle. When do you usually get your periods? You need to think about that as well. So that you don't select the wedding day. The day your second day. I mean, that day is usually crazy. You need to consider that one as well.
It's important.
It's important.
Seriously important.
It is. That can actually make you change the wedding date to the next week. The following week. So think about all those things. It's a big factor. It is. Imagine you're there, it's your wedding day, and you need to go change.
No, it's very messy. It's crazy.
It's crazy. However, there are some ladies on that wedding day, because of the excitement, the pressure, they change the you can actually get your periods on that day.
On that day.
But usually it's sporting, you can sport. So just have a backup pad, just prepare yourself, put it on, and just have it on the wedding day. So just throw that in as a tip. But you need to look at your cycle. Look at your cycle. At least have the wedding day a week after. A week after. A week after. You've already to be on the safe side. Because
the safe days.
Safe days. Safe days. And of course, earlier we talked about, when you're talking about dating, we talked about, you need to discuss the kind of family planning method you're going to use.
Yes. See a doctor.
Important. See a doctor together. See a doctor.
So let them tell you your body type.
Yes.
They are not agrees with you.
Yes.
Very important.
And get it done before the wedding.
Yes.
Get it done. This is why you hear of honeymoon babies. Honeymoon babies come because of postponing the day of getting the family planning done. I mean, even if you have to travel to go to a hospital that operates 24 hours, go do it. Just get it done. Because if you don't do it, you're going to have a honeymoon baby.
Yes.
You will have a honeymoon baby. So do that. Get your family planning done. If it's the injection, the no plant, medication, the pills,
number of them,
there are a number of them. Your gyna will tell you, will advise you, and you will choose based on your body type.
It's interesting, even men can participate in that process.
They should participate in the process.
They should. They
should participate. You should not go alone. It is.
Both sides. There are many options that can be taken by the men as well. As well as the lady. It's the two of you to decide. Decide together
so that you're also told of the side effects together. So that when you start seeing these symptoms, when you're together, you're able to, seek help and see how to go about them. So you need to deal with the family planning. Look at your monthly cycle so that you can choose the date well, the date of the wedding. Consider all the important people.
Availability. They want to attend. So
distance is also very important. Probably say for example most of your family is in Kisumu. So these are the things that affect the budget, because you, as the person who is getting married, bringing your family from Kisumu is going to be on your budget. You're the one who is going to hire a bus for them. They're not going to hire a bus for themselves. You're going to hire a bus for your family to bring them to wherever it is that you're getting married. So you need to think about the distance. Where are you going to have the wedding? I know of couples that get married at the AG. And then they get married at the AG or at the church. They just do a small ceremony and then just for the officiating, and then they go have the wedding party at home.
That's also true. I know one who left who made everything at home.
At home.
He lives in the city, but they went to do it at home.
But probably they must have gotten married. Remember the legal, the requirements and everything. Or maybe they had to ferry the pastor. And then it also...
Oh, but you can also use your parents' pastors.
Yeah, you can use your parents' pastors. Yeah. So these are the things to think about at the beginning. Like then, earlier last week you told us the woman is the one to be given out by their pastor. So if that is the case, if all our family is in up country and we need to have a wedding up country, what does that involve? What does it mean?
Do you need to move your pastor?
Do I need to move my pastor? Do I need to move my work friends, my workmates? Do I need to move them? I mean, you need to think about all those things. So these are the things let's talk about things that affect the wedding budget.
Yes, you can go ahead. So that's, of course, that's transport.
Transport.
Very important.
Yeah.
Venue, very important.
The transport, the venue. Are you wedding at inside church?
Is it a garden?
Or is it a garden wedding?
It has a cost if it's a garden.
It has a cost.
At the AG.
Or at the AG.
At the AG. No, the cost for garden is one that is at the AG. The cost happens. The cost.
You have to get a permit from the AG and to marry at the garden.
And it has a different charge.
Yes.
Vis-a-vis being in a church.
Yes.
So garden has a cost. Yeah. Again, also the garden, you have to hire it.
You have to hire the garden, yes. And the garden also needs to have to be licensed.
Yes.
Licensed to officiate a wedding.
Yeah. Gardens, I don't think they could be roughly even all the way to 100,000. You know that?
Yeah, they are expensive.
They could be. It depends. It can be all the way to whatever.
Yeah.
Venue. So the church or the garden.
Church, garden. Is it a destination wedding? Are you going to Malindi?
Yeah, Vipingo.
But
the golf course.
Yeah. Where is it? Are you going to, ferry everyone?
Yeah. Is it by the lakeside?
Yes.
Wow. So, the lakeside.
Can you repeat our wedding? I have ideas.
Hey, baby. Are you making money?
See, you're the one.
Oh.
I was saying.
What? Okay. We'll see. Can you do what?
Kirudiwo.
Okay.
I have so many ideas.
Yeah.
So, is it a destination wedding? Yeah. So the venue really matters a lot.
The venue, so that's it. So transport was either bringing your people back home.
From home. Or bringing everyone from where you stay to
back home.
Back home. Yeah.
Then there's the other thing would be there's something I was remembering about the I'll try. Let's just keep it up.
So the food.
Yes.
Caterer. How does the menu look like? What kind of menu do you want to put up?
Yeah.
Is it our regular pilau, stew? Are you going to have chicken on the menu? Do you want to have mbuzi on the day?
It's interesting that some caterer give you a price per plate. Yeah.
Yes.
Depending on what you have on that menu.
Yes.
They can suggest. You can suggest. They can give you a list. Yeah. You edit.
Yeah.
You can edit to your liking.
Yeah.
High table has a different menu.
The guests have a different menu. Yeah.
The bigger the guest, the big high table.
The bigger the high table, the bigger the bill.
I remember.
The bigger the bill.
Yeah. So also you also that's also matters, yeah. The
bridal team.
The bridal team.
The bridal team matters a lot.
You see, hey baby, guys, hey people, You see, how do you have 16 bride at my friends? But okay, so there's no template, but hi. You should remember, the more they are,
the higher the expenses, because you have to hire a car for them, a van, transport for the bridal team. You need to also think about where you're going to take your photos, the photo shoot.
Yes, photo shoot.
Yeah, that also matters.
Shoot,
it matters because
I know photo shoot. The people have packages.
Yes, they are packages.
So they give you the photo shoot with the nights. a night for the couple.
Night for the couple, yeah. So you can actually book your photo shoot where you're going to spend the honeymoon night.
Yes.
However,
the wedding night, the
wedding night, where is the wedding being officiated?
That's what matters.
That matters. So when you're thinking about where the wedding is going to be, think about where you want your photo shoot to be.
Yes, that's what. So that you know
the distance,
and so that you find the wedding is going on. The reception guys have eaten.
They are finished. They want to go home, and you have not reached.
You not come back.
You've not come back. Yeah, it's usually crazy. So you need to think about that. On our wedding, during our wedding, we were going to take photos in Nairobi, in CBD. But my goodness, I was late. The bride was late.
Ay, baby.
It was not my fault.
You're late for everything. Even your
you see, on the wedding day, the bride is not in charge of her life. She's not in charge. There are like 10 different people who are doing things. There's someone doing your hair, someone doing your nails, someone doing your face, someone doing I don't know what. So many things are taking place. And, they all need to be in agreement. They need to be looking at the clock and knowing that you need to finish by this time. But if one person takes their sweet time with the bride, then the other person is going to,
and you have the whole bridal team.
Yeah, and there's also the whole bridal team.
And that's what you're saying, those 16 bridal team.
Yes, so either you're not going to sleep or you wake up at 3 a.m. to start doing your hair and makeup because it takes so long.
Yes,
and you need to also think about who is going to do your hair and makeup.
Yeah.
Do you need to spend the night with them?
Yes.
Is the camera crew spending the night with you?
Yeah.
Are you spending the night in a hotel?
So that's also camera crew is also a budget.
Yeah, that is also a budget. Yeah. Everything we're saying right now involves a budget.
Yeah, even the makeup artist.
Yes, the makeup artist. Are you going to hire one person who is going to handle everybody?
Yeah.
Or are you going to have a team? Say you have those 16 bridesmaids. Yeah, each one of them has a face that needs to be
sorted.
Did
you also do your nails at that same time?
Some do the nail the day before. Even the hair. Some do the hair the day before, but it needs a touch up. On the day. But it's usually better to just have everything done on the day. And that's why nowadays the modern bride will do their hair. Will have one hairstyle that cannot be messed up. Or braids. When it comes to the morning, you're just setting it. Styling. Styling. That's why I did braids. So it was easy to just style. But it also took so long to style my hair. Oh my goodness. So there are all these things you need to think about. So where are you going to spend the night? With your crew. You have a whole entire crew.
Is it closer to the venue?
Is it closer to the church? Where the wedding is going to be officiated. You need to think about that.
Remember you have to sort out your issues, nyumbani, the aunties.
Where are the aunties going to spend the night? Are you going to bring them from home? What time will they travel? If they're traveling the day before, where will they spend the night? Have you thought about their breakfast? Who is going to sort their breakfast? I mean, there are so many things. And also, do you know the groom buys the clothes for the wedding? Like for the parents, for both parents.
Yes.
You have to buy my parents' clothes. That they will wear on that day, and your parents also. So this also goes into the budget. It's your budget as a couple. So all this goes into the budget. What else?
The rings.
We will finish with the rings. The transport. Let's go back to transport. So there is transport for the parents. Even if the parents are coming from a very close distance,
you still need to move
them. You still need to have a car for the parents. The bridal team needs to have a car. The bride needs to have a car, and the groom needs to have a car. So you're looking at more than 6 cars that are mandatory
designated
for you to have.
Cars.
Designated
then
cars.
You have these other ones who now are just hanging around. And these cars sometimes because you're getting help from people, some might give you with the fuel. Some might tell you they'll give it without fuel. So it's up. You put it in the budget. You plan for the fuel for the budget for the transport.
So if you have friends, start by talking to friends so that you you're able to manage. There are some things you can easily manage, like transport. You can talk to your friends. Talk to your friends. You know, depending on the distance, some will just can offer the car without asking you for fuel. If it's not a long distance, but if it's a very, very, you know, very far from where you're having the wedding, where you go for the reception. So this really matters and it contributes to the budget.
Sometimes the owners of the cars may give you without a driver.
Yes.
Or with a driver. And that means if there's not a driver, you have to go for it wherever it will be.
Yes. So who is going to go for it? So you need to think about that. Something else you need to think about when it comes to the budget is the gown.
Wow.
The gown. Especially think about the theme. What is the theme of the wedding? What is the theme of the wedding? You have children like the flower girl, flower boy. Is it also called flower boy?
Page boy.
Page boy. Are you going to buy them clothes or shoes, or what is it that what is your input when it comes to the bridal theme? What is the theme? Is this fabric easily available? Who is going to design, tailor make? Is the tailor in, you know, within? Are you able to rush there during the week and check on your clothes? What is the groom going to wear? Are you buying a ready-made suit, or is it going to be custom made? The gown. I have a friend who went for her gown in Italy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
She went to Italy to buy her gown.
She flew?
Yes. She flew to Italy to buy her gown. So are you flying to Italy to buy your gown? Or are you custom making your gown? Or are you hiring? So there's that option of hiring.
Yes.
You can hire a gown and return it within the week. Or buy a new gown. Can custom make your gown. I custom made mine. It was very difficult because I was not in Nairobi. I had to keep traveling overnight to come fit, and I started losing weight. Every time I would come back to fit, it was loose. So the guy had to, again adjust.
Same to me.
Even you, I remember you wearing your shirt and the shoulders were like,
because I was losing weight as well.
You were losing weight, so we were losing weight. So consider that as well, that you're going to be losing weight or adding weight. Depending on. So you need to have a tailor who is close by.
And
someone you can rush to.
regular visits.
Yes, someone that you can ring and rush.
And plan B.
And you need to have plan B. You need to have plan. I started looking for plan B. And I started going to fit wedding gowns, and it was a headache. It was a headache because I was not around. So I have all these photos on my phone. I'm trying to, and if you're hiring, you have to fit. It has to go to the laundry before you get it. I mean, it involves a lot, a lot.
I remember, like me and me, I ended up with Plan B. That's what I dressed in.
You dressed in Plan B.
I remember my
suspender
broke. Brand new. It broke. I could not use it.
Yes.
So
I saw you like this.
Went to Plan B.
And I'm like, man, you should have worn the white shirt, and you were not wearing the white shirt. I didn't know that it's because the suspenders did that. So you also need to think about, where is the groom going to spend the night? What is the distance like? Are you going to? Is it a hotel? Is it a the camera crew? Are you dividing the crew? One crew is with the bride, and the other crew is with the groom. So all that you need to consider. And another team, part of the crew, is at the church also. So it's a lot. That's why when you get the budget for the wedding photo shoot, it's usually over 100K.
Yes, photo shoot is crazy.
The shoot is usually over 100K because of all those nitty-gritties.
There's a package. Mostly the photo shoot, the photographer, they'll give you a package.
Yes.
Which will include probably a photo. I mean, size. What do you call it? The frame. They'll frame for you some.
They frame for you some pictures.
Some will be live size.
They can do an album, a photo album for you.
Or they can capture it in hard disk.
Yeah.
Do the video.
Yes.
Yeah. So the package, they give packages.
Yeah. So the most important, so what can we say, before we talk about the rings, what can we say is the most important thing when it comes to the wedding planning? The most important things.
What did you learn about using friends?
Oh, it was so refreshing.
It was.
Yeah, it was using friends, and it took
as service providers.
Don't.
I thought so too.
Don't.
Well, friends.
Yeah, don't. We were failed. We were really. Well, I'm not saying don't, because we need to support our friends.
Yes.
But if you can, do it professionally.
Do it professionally.
Yeah, do it professionally, especially such an event that cannot be repeated.
Yes.
It's not like a shoot like this one. We can shoot today, something goes wrong.
Yeah.
And, we say like, we'll just do it again. Well, of course, we can't repeat word to word, but, we can do it again.
Yeah. It's
but
a caution.
Such an event.
It is a caution. Friends might lean on the side that I know them.
Yeah.
They'll always excuse me.
Yeah.
They'll always excuse me, and
they will understand. She will understand.
Be professional.
Yeah. So if your friend, just your friends. You know your friends.
Yeah.
If you know this person is professional and is serious about their brand, serious about what they offer, then you can go for them. But just handle it professionally. And don't be the one handling it.
Oh yeah.
Assign someone else. Like for us, we are not handling like the wedding planning. Yeah, we assign someone else.
What of negotiating a lot? Probably so that interferes a lot with.
Yeah,
he's a friend. He'll know you'll negotiate, and so even him being a friend again, he says yes. I know your position. I'll cut costs for you.
Yeah.
Then,
it's a business.
Then that's when he ends up giving you something that is not
substandard.
Maybe he had a team, but because you've negotiated too much and he knows your position, he splits his team, tells them go to another event.
Yeah.
I'll handle this event, and then he ends up not handling as you expected it.
Yes. So this is an important day. It's an important day. Don't plan everything alone. Have a committee. Have people who will help you. If you need to use a friend, don't be the one handling that transaction. Delegate that transaction to somebody else, so that you are out of the picture. So that when they're doing this job, they know that it is not to you they're delivering. They're delivering a service to a client.
Yes.
Yeah. In that, don't even, if possible, don't bargain.
Yeah.
If possible, go with their package.
Yeah.
If possible, just look at the package they offer you and go with that. If they offer to give you a discount, take it. But don't insist on a discount because you know this person.
Yeah, that delegation was important, because I remember the wedding, apart from us, I was involved in a friend's wedding, and I handled the caterer. And this caterer, but the material day, he came without sodas. Yeah, he just didn't put sodas in the list, and so I had to, of course, do the emergency now, to pick up rush for sodas. And because it was delegated to me, and I also had the resources, I'm going to pay him. I had to sort him out.
Yes.
He couldn't believe, but I told him, no, bro, you missed it. I'm not going to give that what you asked for, because now I started calling the groom. I told the groom, divert them to me. Divert all those calls. Let them come to me.
Takes the burden off the.
I told him, and I called him. I told him, don't call the groom. Don't try again. I mean, it's me you're handling. It's me you are supposed to. I'm the one to handle this. Talk to me, and you know where you failed. And so he had to allow to accept it.
Imagine if it's the groom who was handling that. The day would have been spoiled, that relationship.
He tried. I told the groom to divert them to me. The service providers are apparently sometimes, that was an outlook. He overlooked it, and it was not a good. He didn't paint a good picture. No professionalism in that. You don't call the groom. He's in his honeymoon. Why do you call him?
Yeah.
So it's true. It's good to delegate work with with the committee. Very important. Very
Work with the
important.
committee of friends.
Yeah.
If you're not hiring, if you have the resources to hire a wedding planner, still have a middle person.
Yes.
Don't be the solo person who is dealing with the wedding planner.
Yes.
Have a friend and a friend who you trust, who can be the in-between person.
Yes.
Who is helping you to deal with the wedding planner.
Very important when you say a friend, because you see now a friend, and even that's why I was handling this is my best friend. Why I was not even in his bridal party. Yeah, I don't put a very close friend in a bridal. Let him run the show.
Use them in the background. Yeah, they don't need to
be in the bridal
party. Be in the bridal team.
And even so, that's how I noticed that. How it ended up is that I didn't put emotions in it.
Yeah, exactly.
You see, this if he was handling it personally with the groom could have handled it with emotions and decided to pay for sodas that this guy did not
deliver.
Yeah, they removed the emotions. I told him, no, you can't tell us that you didn't give us sodas. I had to go for them with a pickup. Yeah, so he had to bite it as it was. Yeah, important. Yeah. So this friend, I remember I've had my brother in my previous marriage. I remember I had my bro. He was in the background. I didn't know things that he was telling me later that happened. Man, that even all the things that he had to get an extra bus for in-laws. Things that I didn't know. Extra sodas for the in-laws, even for the whole wedding. Extra. I didn't know these things. You had to get extra sodas to get an extra bus.
Even us, we didn't know like they had to get extra seats.
Oh yeah,
we didn't know they had to get extra seats. So all these habits. So you need friends who are going to be, be the center of the event. Everything that is happening, you have a friend who is looking out, not just one person, but more than one who is, just delegate each and every category to people you trust. Something else we need to. So I had asked this question: what is the most important thing when it comes to the wedding? In my opinion, the most important thing is the coverage. The photos, photos, not even the tents. It's not even some things you won't even remember. After the day, you'll be like, wow, we were arguing because of flowers. They're here, just children are playing around with them after the event is over. I mean, have a good photographer.
It's very important.
Because that event can never be repeated. Even if you repeat it, it's not going to be as it was the first time. So just create good memories. Your MC is important. The person who is handling the event for you, this person is going to be your face. It's like speaking on the behalf of the family. It's like they're speaking on your behalf. So you need to make sure you choose an MC also who is not boring, not entirely an entertainer.
Those are cost in the budget.
Yes, those are all. This is going to be in the budget. So the MC,
PA system,
the PA system, the program. Think about the program.
The program and the cards.
The cards.
Invitation cards.
The invitation cards.
That comes with the program. You can have it to the program. In it.
And the map.
And the map of
for where the location is going to be. You need to have it there.
Baby, you enjoyed yourself, Sana and Tawi in Amboseli. This brother, now I'm remembering how I went for the cards. Just instructions from you. It's downtown. Floor, fourth floor.
Because I'm the one who was handling the cards. So you need to decide between the two of you who is handling what. So you've delegated to the people, to your friends, but between the two of you, who is handling what? You need to handle your clothes, the two of you. The lady.
That one you cannot delegate.
You cannot delegate your gown.
You have to fit it.
Yes, you cannot delegate your attire. So that's important. If you have children, you cannot delegate what they're going to wear. At least be involved in the decision making. That you've decided this is what they're going to wear. Be involved in that. So the other thing that is important, but not very, very, very important, that costs a lot of money, is the rings. The rings are expensive. Very expensive.
Well, tell me another.
Over 100K.
Yes. I didn't know. The last time I bought a ring was 2008.
And
now this is 2022.
Yes.
Man.
Yes.
carats. Gold. It's expensive.
The rings are expensive.
Wow. They're expensive.
So you need to decide what kind of rings are we going to get. So I've seen couples just buy regular rings
for that
2,000 bob.
Yes, for
do the nice ceremony. Black. They're these black rings.
Yes,
I've seen them. They look nice.
They look titanium.
Yeah, titanium. Yeah. Some of them cost just 1,000 bob. Yes. 2,000 bob. Yes. And they're nice. They look nice.
Yes.
And then later in life,
they budget
for rings.
For rings, yes.
So the lady can budget for a nice ring. So do you want to tell the people how we decided how to go with what to do about our rings?
So gold is expensive.
Yeah,
it is expensive. I don't know why I'm biased for gold. Probably it's because my dad wore gold on his fingers. My dad was flamboyant and very flashy. So I know I saw him always in his gold. From when I was born. In his wedding, because I did a church wedding with my mom, he had gold. So he had gold on both hands. Yeah. So these are things I lived seeing. And I know my cousins would say cool uncle, yeah. I think it grew in me. I didn't know any other way to go.
How come you're not flamboyant?
I don't know. Maybe it was him.
You didn't want to be like that?
Probably, or rather him. Our temperaments could be different. My temperament is such that I hardly spend on myself. Hardly. But I know I'll get a ring for my...
Be giving me money, I spoil you.
Hey,
I'll do
just
that. Tell me, Shika 100 G's.
Yes.
Spoil me.
Hey, that I'll do.
Yeah.
That I'll do. I know I'll have to get a stone, a rock.
For us.
Nice.
For us, right?
For us.
For me and you. You cannot buy yourself and leave me out.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yes.
And now you've known.
Yes, to both of us, I will do an anniversary thing. Maybe we'll hit somewhere we'll do it somewhere in one of the anniversaries. Yeah, so I saw that my dad in that. Very good on his right was a very black, good black rock. Very good black one, and just gold. And on his wedding finger was a 24 karat gold. So I think with that I knew that was my direction all through. And when I challenged myself, I said, okay, what is my cost in a wedding? I mean, in this event, in the wedding, what will be my cost? I actually said my cost is the rings, and I have to plan for it. And so this happened that my ring that I'm wearing now was bought in 2008. Yeah, this was my wedding ring to my late wife, the one that we lived with before we met. We lived from 2008 all the way to 2021. Yeah, so this was the ring that we officiated our wedding with. So I knew, therefore, rings can be recycled. The value does not depreciate. Yeah, it
actually increases.
Yes.
So you bought it at what? Was it 20K?
No, for the both of them were 19,000. Yes,
19,000 for both. Yeah. So when we went to shop for our rings, this alone was like 40 something G's, like 50K.
50K.
Yeah. So you were thinking, we have this budget. My rings alone were like
as in same 50, thing.
50, almost. So it's like you're looking at 60,000 each. These are 120 G's.
120 G's.
And then I asked you, where's your old ring? Where's your other? Because at that time you were not wearing it. We had not even talked about it.
Yes.
And you told me it's somewhere in the house. So we asked the guy who is selling rings, can we recycle? Can you wash it? Can you renew
polish
it. What does it?
Polish it. Of course, it has an engraving.
Yeah.
It has an engraving.
Yes.
I didn't know what they'll do with the engraving.
Yes.
And they said, no, these things we clean it and remove the engraving and put another engraving.
We were like, we just saved 60,000.
Yeah.
And I was like,
yeah.
I don't think everyone would agree.
Yeah.
It's not everyone who would agree.
By the way, I just remembered yours was 50. Mine, because it's even a higher carat.
Yeah, yours is a higher carat than mine.
Yeah, it was going to be expensive.
Yeah, we were looking at about 135.
Yes.
135, 140, let's say 150 Gs.
Yes.
Only for the rings alone.
Yes.
So you can imagine, photographer 100 Gs, the rings 150 Gs.
Yeah.
Think about the transportation. I mean, by the time you're finishing writing down the budget, the both of you, because the question is who comes up with the budget? It's the two of you.
Yes.
Sit down and talk about the wedding from the venue to the wedding night to the transport. After the wedding, how are you taken back to where you're going to be spending the night?
The wedding night is very important, yeah?
Very.
Hey.
Very important. There's I know of couples who, on the wedding night, they went to stay at their pastor's place.
Okay.
Because it's important, but it's not, like, don't leave it out. It's not life and death.
No.
But talk about it.
Okay. I also know people went home.
There are people who went home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also know of people who went home. Yeah, they just went home. But you need to talk about it. Look at the budget. If you're not able to go anywhere, you don't even have that 5 Gs to just go to, a motel along Mombasa Road or along Thika Road or wherever it is. Then just have the house in order the day before.
Yeah.
Or, that week, remember what we were saying earlier, like decide where you're going to move into during the first, after you get married.
Yeah.
So have the house ready, move, that's what we did. We moved, had arranged the house and had everything ready in the house where we are going to move.
Yeah.
But it's okay to even go home.
Yeah, but it's tricky, Pia.
It's tricky.
Because you see now you are moving into a new house. Remember, what we need to talk about what you receive in the wedding gifts.
The gifts.
One of it is a bed, yeah?
Yes.
So is it rushed to the house and prepared?
Yes, it's rushed. All the gifts are rushed there. Or remember why you have a best couple is because of all these things. Remember, you're also going to receive money. Yeah, you're going to receive money as gifts.
Yeah.
You're going to receive things like what you're saying, a bed, mattresses, and all those things.
That then informs, and all that's what happened to us. We had included you say. You have your own. You've had your life for. You've been living alone your own for long.
Yeah,
I've been living on my own. So I have things that were accumulated. So we asked the people in the card.
On the card,
Gifts.
Gifts to be money only.
Money only.
Yeah. Envelope only gifts.
Envelope only.
So we had the best couple. They were receiving the money for us, and then we had assigned someone who is going to hand the money over. So stayed with the money and handed over to us.
Yeah.
This person knew our driver, knew our car. Yeah. And so when we were getting ready to leave, I mean, the money was secure.
Yeah.
Safe and secure. So you need to think about that. I feel like this wedding day, we're not going to finish talking about it today.
No.
So let's come back on the next episode and still talk about the wedding day.
Yes.
So the wedding planning and the wedding day, the things that you need to think about, things you need to talk about, and maybe we're going to help you. We're going to put down on a list everything you need to think about, everything you need to discuss. So that the video is helpful. Okay. So when we come back on the next episode, we will talk about the wedding day. Have your pen and your paper, have your spouse ready, plan to sit with a pen and a paper to listen to the next episode. It's going to be a teaching moment, a teaching moment for you and also for us as we are refreshing. And I know that you're going to be blessed. So let's continue talking about the wedding on the next episode.
Yes, let's share this podcast.
Yeah,
some people will pick some. It will be helpful. It's helpful.
It is helpful.
People are still planning something. So
Yes.
let them watch this, and also they can pick up some tips.
Yes. And if there's something you want us to talk about that you feel like we've left out or we have left it out to Kombali, just tell us and we'll find somewhere to just address it.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much.
Comments are important.
Yeah, very important.
We might have done our way, but you comment and say yes, there's another way. You can also peruse.
Yes, add your inputs. Add your inputs. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So thank you very much. And by the way, we pastor a church in Kirigiti.
Yes.
Yeah, at Kenton Inn Hotel every Sunday. We are there from 9:30 or 10. We start the service at 10 until 2:30. 12:30. And then every second Saturday of the month, we have prayers from 2 to 4 p.m. That is where we meet. So in case you want to meet us, in case you want to fellowship together with us, that is where we are located.
That is Torch of Christ.
Torch of Christ Family Church in Kirigiti, Kiambu. Yeah.
Kiambu Kimiti Road.
Yeah. Ruiru
Kamiti Road.
Just after the Kirigiti Stadium on that road. Aya, bye.
Bye. See you, people.
See you. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you, baby.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome.
We should repeat our wedding so that we refresh our minds.
I'll watch it again.
Or watch? No, watching it will not remind us.
To repeat.
Redo.
How is that?
See, we just do the wedding again. So that there's something I wanted to change on my gown. And then... wait. Wait. I want you to wear the white shirt. Why did you wear plan B? You should have called me to tell me that something happened to your suspenders.
No, I can't call you.
No, you should have. I would have called someone who would have rushed to town to get you suspenders. No, but I want you to wear the white shirt. No. Mimi ndo nilikuwa nimechagua hiyo shati. I wanted you to wear.
Umejua size mambo ya suspender?
No, see, sasa tumeanza kuongea kuhusu wedding. I want us to repeat.
No.
You're telling me no.
No. Mambo utasimamia harusi.
Tuta reduce budget. Tutatoa kuku kwa menu. Hey babe.
Tani ya manbasa Jubilee si ya Jubilee.
2 years.
Ai.
Kunitagaramia nini? Sitasema by the way ni bebe na Prado. I will bring myself to the wedding.
Okay.
Hivyo ndo laliruka sawa tu.